Yeah, you know what it is. Blue and yellow, blue and yellow, blue and yellow, blue. I don't know. Welcome back to another After Pulse video. Willis back here again. And in this video, we are going over some new content coming to After Pulse once again, which seems like a theme in the last couple of videos. But in this video, we are focusing on the image that you see on screen here, or images. We see 3 different images of the same weapon here, potentially a progression from 5 to 7 stars. We did briefly, very briefly touch on this weapon in a past video where we were going over new ranked gear sets, showing the first ever 7-star gear coming to After Pulse and some other gear sets as well. And you can go watch those videos to catch up on that. And you'll probably want to, because it'll start to make a lot more sense as you see this video and upcoming videos here. We got a lot of new information to share, but I'm just trying to break it down piece by piece and just throw a little piece into each video, and then we'll jump into some gameplay after this. We got a really awesome custom match with some awesome players and actually the developers themselves, so stay tuned for that in this video. But focusing on the weapon here, we're going to assume that it's a Delta weapon. We got the 5 stars up top, we got the 6 stars in the middle, and we got the good old 7-star towards the bottom. You can kind of see the progression there. There's not too much that changes, but you get the sight once you get to 6 stars, and then at 7 stars you get a slightly different magazine, and we're not going to really talk about it here, but you will notice that there is a symbol on that magazine there which matches the symbol seen in this screenshot of what we're assuming is going to be the next update. And this could be some type of clan or squad or team symbol. It could just be a symbol for seasonal progression there. You see it on the middle right side. We'll talk about that more coming up. We have some really cool stuff. You don't want to miss that. But for the sake of simplicity, we'll just point it out, but we'll leave it at that because I've tried to record this like 4 different times and my words just get jumbled, my thoughts just get jumbled. It's a complete mess. So we're just literally breaking it down, focusing on one thing at a time. And that's what we're going to do for the next couple videos. So in this one, we're just talking about the weapon itself, and you can see that it's a relatively small weapon, relatively short barrel. You can get an idea of the ammo count based on the magazine size. You can see the holographic sight. Obviously, you're not going to be shooting crazy long ranges. So I would assume more on the shorter to mid-range type of gun here. And the developers actually said in the live chat of Deadshot52's live stream, definitely go check that out by the way, that this is an assault class weapon, but it will activate the SMG passives. And so I'm assuming that statement means that it will work with assault gear and SMG gear. I think it works with both, because if it just activated the SMG passives, then you might as well just make it an SMG class. They specifically said that it was an assault class weapon, but it will activate the SMG passives. So I'm just assuming this, but I'm assuming that it will work with both assault and SMG gear. So all of you crazy After Pulse people out there can start putting your setup ideas together. Since it does look relatively small, looks like it'll probably be pretty high on the portability side, so that's pretty good there. I wouldn't expect any crazy range, like I said, more on the short to mid-range type of thing. Probably a relatively high fire rate, and assuming it's a Delta class weapon, I'm assuming it'll be at least somewhat decent. But that's super interesting, man. That's the first gun introduced that will be one class of weapon but activate the passives from another class of weapons. So I just wanted to share that with you guys there, show you this image, which was shared in Deadshot's live stream. Again, definitely check that out for some more info. Hopefully the video comes out all right. Either way, check out the live chat. There's some good info in there, and we'll be sharing more and more. All of this is going to start to make a lot more sense in upcoming videos as I share more of the information with you guys. So we'll leave it at that. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking of this weapon here and that symbol on it and how it could all tie together with the next update coming, and we'll jump into some gameplay here. All right, jumping into the match here, we got a custom from Deadshot52's live stream, man. Big shout out to Deadshot for holding it down on the live stream. Had the devs in the chat for a little bit. Had some good info shared, as you saw in the earlier section of this video. Some of that, we'll keep touching on it in future videos, but let's jump into the gameplay here. So there we go, good shot there. We got 007D. Who's this? That's a friendly. Always shooting friendlies, you love to see it. All right, so they're probably spawning in that back corner. Let's see. Okay. Oh, what is this? Deadshot52 appears out of nowhere. What's up, what's up? He's got the full 6-star Troublemaker set, it looks like, with that lovely CQR 2000 Jester. We are rocking our CQR 2000 Jester, got the 6-star maxed here, and rocking the Wolf setup, we'll call it. Kind of simpler to just give it a name, so we're going to call it the Wolf setup. We got the Werewolf mask, the Year of the Pig jacket, and the Sea Trace pants. Pretty sure I've worn this in a handful of recent videos. See, how do we not even get a hit with that? Let's go, let's go. We got Veligor. I don't know if there's a way to say that, but I believe that's one of the developers. The actual developers of After Pulse. They joined Deadshot's live stream and they were playing some of the earlier matches with us here. Getting taken out from the right. Oh my gosh. How do we survive that? Oh, we got Veligor again. I'm just gonna say it Veligor if there's a better way to say it. Definitely let me know. I don't know. Maybe the devs will watch this. Hit me up in the comments. But and there we go. 007D. What is that? 5-star Mark 12 Patriot. Pretty interesting. Patriot helmet with like Year of the Pig jacket. I didn't see exactly what pants he was wearing. But yeah, I saw one guy recently in multiplayer. I'm not sure. I can't even keep track of anything anymore. I got like a million videos recorded and post them from time to time, so I don't know what's out there. Like if I was just playing and wasn't recording, I have no idea. But recently, prior to recording this video here, I was playing some multiplayer. I believe it was Gamma Protocol, and I forget the name of the player, but he was just destroying me with the 7-star Mark 12 Autumn. So I do have the 7-star Mark 12 Atom. Maybe I gotta give it another look. Maybe it's pretty viable nowadays. It's had kind of an interesting journey since it was originally introduced, which I think, spoiler alert, not really a spoiler alert, I don't really know what to call it. Cool little fact here maybe is that I believe the Mark 12 is called the Mark 12 because it was introduced or created on March 12th. Which was, what was that? That was like an original Atom weapon, I believe. So that would be back in like May, Cinco de Mayo of 2016, probably. So yeah, obviously May is not March. So I guess if the Mark 12 was named after when it was created, I guess they created it March 12th and then released it around the May time frame. But yeah, I don't know. Don't take that as absolute fact. I think that's kind of the case though. Just some random information to throw out there about After Pulse. You know, we've been through quite the journey, man. We've been through quite the journey. We've been here for years, so we don't know everything, but we know a couple tricks like that. Hopefully I'm right. If not, I just sound like an idiot, but yeah, man, pretty good match here, man. Some tough competition, some of the best players out here, to be honest. Got some really good players. 10-minute custom match here. Everybody calls me a camper, but I mean, I move around tactically, okay? There's a difference between like absolutely standing in one spot the whole match versus the other end of the spectrum, which is just like recklessly running into every, you know, around every corner, just running. So I don't know, maybe I played a bit like, I don't want to say passively, a bit less mobile, but I don't know, just kind of a running joke that I'm a camper, I guess. I don't you guys can respond in the comments how you feel about that, but you can see the gameplay here, dude. I would not call this camping. I'm sure there's some moments where I camp pretty hard, I will say that. And I'll try to point them out if it does happen here, but I don't know. You guys can be the judge. Am I a camper or not? Maybe I'll put a little card on the like YouTube thing. You can add those like polls or whatever. You can respond. We'll let the viewers decide. But there we go. Got decent range on the CQR 2000, 6-star max level. Really the only time I struggle with the range on this guy is on a map like Terminal Station, especially, you know, not really during the Gamma Protocol matches because those actually use modified maps, like especially Terminal Station. Like some of the parts are just kind of blocked off, which I'm assuming is more or less for like optimization reasons. As you guys know, when Gamma Protocol was first introduced, they had some issues. Some people were crashing a lot, which I would assume, you know, I'm just making assumptions here, my own guesses. This is not confirmed info or anything like that. That was quite the fireworks throw. You hate to see it, but I'm guessing that those crashes early on in the Gamma Protocol season were due to that radioactive haze, toxic haze being added to the maps, and you know that can be kind of intensive on the mobile processors, you know, rendering all those graphics, things like that, whatever. So I'm guessing they kind of had to find a way to make the map a little smaller so they had less graphical assets to render throughout the match and could make it a little bit easier on the devices. I don't know, but anyways, when it's not Gamma Protocol and you're on the standard Terminal Station map, some of those sightlines do get pretty long, and I have noticed the CQR 2000 kind of struggle with the range there a little bit, which is kind of interesting. But I'd say you're generally pretty good on this map here, Raised Fort. I was about to call it Desert Pit. I think this is Raised Fort. It's been a minute, man. I've been playing Gamma Protocol so long, I kind of like forgot about the other maps. Like I believe in Deadshot's stream, actually, we did some matches on Shipwreck, and I was like, holy crap, like, this map looks amazing. They should add this to the... Oh, wait, this is in the game. You know, it was super weird, man. Super weird. Since, I don't know, been playing Gamma Protocol. Gamma Call. We've been playing Gamma Call for a while now, that you kind of forget that there's more maps to this game than just the ones in Gamma Protocol. So check them out, man. Shipwreck is looking pretty good nowadays. Looking pretty good. Yeah, what do we got? About 2 minutes left. We got almost double their score. Maybe more than that. Yeah, more than double their score. I don't know. Can't do quick math, but pretty good match here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I recorded, I think, like all the matches that I played during Deadshot 52's live stream here. Just a lot of customs with, honestly, some of the best people in Afterpulse. I don't think the devs were in every single match that I recorded, but they were in this match here. I think 1 or 2 of the players were actual dev accounts or whatever. I don't remember exactly. I'd have to go back and watch the stream, but if you guys saw the stream, you probably know, or you can go check out Deadshot's live stream to figure that out if you really want to know. But it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Just pointing it out. We got some of the best Afterpulse players in here and the devs as well, so pretty cool mashup, man. Pretty cool thing that the devs have started doing recently, last couple months really. Good to see some more community engagement. You guys know back when the original Afterpulse was run by Gameville, they used to have like weekly Gameville live streams, and you know, nothing too exciting ever really happened in those, but it was always kind of cool just to have that, you know, 1 hour a week or whatever it was to just bring the community together and talk about Afterpulse a little bit. So good to see some more engagement from the devs. There we go, we got one more at the end. Can we survive here? It's definitely appreciated, and you know, I'm liking all of the new sneak peeks and stuff, especially as a content creator. That's pretty huge just to have things like that, you know, super awesome, you know, easy to make content on things like that, as opposed to like, you know, okay, we're in a match here and this is, you know, a weapon that you've seen a million times and whatever. You know, it's good to have some actual new content to talk about. So some really cool stuff, man. I think the next update is going to be huge. I don't want to overhype it, and I don't want to disappoint myself by getting too excited, but I think it's going to be pretty awesome. Going to have a lot of the things, or at least a couple things that we are really looking for as Afterpulse players. So I'll leave it at that, man. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. I'll be posting a lot more coming up. And yeah, big update. Potentially June 6th is what I'm thinking. We'll see. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.